Alright guys, and today's video is going to be about how to get an uploaded logo onto your vape. This probably may work with other units, depending if they have the same LED display. But today we're going to be working with the one by Eleaf, the iPower iStick line. And as you can see, just a simple mod, has an internal battery, and it has an LED display. Very compact, and a lot of reviewers do give it good ratings. And this is the main uh, portion here. Sorry about the flicker. We're going to be putting a custom logo on it, and there just seems to be a lot of problems with folks trying to get one on there. But I'm going to show you how to actually do it without needing any software, no knowledge of coloring or anything like that. If you're a designer, it does help. But other than that, yeah, we're going to get a logo on here. So I can at least show you how to do it painlessly and effortlessly without any knowledge of software. Now again, I'm not really reviewing the product, but if you're not into vaping or you don't care about it, I do apologize. My channel is very random. I just kind of upload stuff to help people out, and I've got a request to do this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And if you guys have any, of course, any other better solution, please let me know, as I am definitely open to criticism, um, and just kind of give me a better idea on something I'm maybe doing wrong or I could do better. So definitely let me know. All right, guys. Well, now that we've taken a look at the unit itself here, we're going to go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes of this whole video. And that's to get a logo on the unit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go over to their website. This unit has an LED display, as we mentioned before. Um, Color ones probably will be coming out there eventually at some point, but for now we are stuck with LED. And so we're going to be working with this, and let's go ahead and scroll down to their download section here on the site. Just go ahead and download to whatever corresponding operating system you have. We're working with Windows, of course, so go ahead and select Windows, and then just save the zip folder to your desktop or wherever you feel comfortable with. So let's go ahead and get the folder. It's right here on our desktop. Now with your favorite extracting tool, 7-zip, WinRAR, go ahead and extract the files. I have both, so I'm just going to go to 7-zip and I'm going to do extract here. And as you can see, there are 3 files. We'll go ahead and move this zip folder here aside. And we got 3 main files. We got an executable, a bin file, and a sample bitmap file. Now, when it comes to the sample, there's really not too much uh, at it, really. It's very straightforward. Now, again, I know I'm opening up this with Photoshop, but just so you know, you don't need any software to do the logo. But as you can see, it's just standard Eleaf logo right here. So let's go ahead and exit out of that for now. And if you right click and go to properties on this image, and we're going to go over to our details tab, I want to take note of the resolution. As you can see here, it's 96 times 16, which kind of explains the oblong shape of the sample. Now the reason for that is because of the display. The display actually has this particular requirement. As you can see, it's more long than it is very uniform square. So uh, if you're a designer, great, you can design your own logo. But for today, I, I'm I'm no designer, so I'm just going to be using this Games for Windows logo. Yeah, I know, don't judge me, but we're going to be using that for our logo to work with today. So I'm going to go ahead and move this aside. Well, actually, we can just go ahead and close it. And the next thing we need to do is simply run Microsoft Paint. Correct. So go ahead and do Start R on your keyboard and type in MS Paint, or you can, of course, search it And if you can't find it, normally it's located within our accessories window, I'm fairly certain. But nonetheless, it's very easy to find. Just search it in your system. I'm going to open up Microsoft Paint. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and just drag and drop your logo. So once it's in your Microsoft Paint, there's two things we need to do, of course. We need to resize it. So we're going to go ahead and click on the resize. Go ahead and click pixels. And of course, we're going to do 96. And it tries to keep it uniform, but just untick that. And we can put in our values. Now, once it's resized, of course, it's very squished like this. As you can see, horrible quality, but it's a start. And then the next thing you need to do, which is the most important part, is you're going to click this little drop-down arrow here, and you need to save as. So we're going to go ahead and click Save As. And right here, this is the most important part because I think this is where people get frustrated because I've resized it, but I keep getting this message about one color or some nonsense like that, which I don't know how to do. I don't feel like learning it. Well, Microsoft Paint actually solves this problem for us. So if you click this drop-down arrow, go ahead and select monochrome bitmap. Um, it makes sense because it's an LED display. Monochrome is one color. Not to get too much into technicalities of explaining it because that's not the point of the video. But just select monochrome bitmap. Go ahead and put it on your desktop. It's going to warn you if the quality is going to degrade in color. That's okay. And that's how it looks like now. Very bland, I know. So we're going to go ahead and close it. The whole point of me is just to kind of show you how to actually get it resized and configured. Um, if you do have a better solution, I definitely would urge you to let me know in the comments. I am definitely open for criticism here. So next thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and plug our unit into a USB port. And I'm just going to do that here off screen. Okay, and you will hear the computer recognize the unit. The next thing you're going to do is simply open up the software. Very, very straightforward. Just tells you the firmware version is 1.01. The bin file is already labeled 1.01, so we don't need to worry about the firmware. So what we're going to go ahead and do is click Logo. And you may hear more of those effects. And here's our Games for Windows Live logo that we did earlier. I'm going to double click that. Logo update completed. And then once you do that, you are essentially finished. And we can go ahead and exit the program. So let's go back to the unit and see how it looks. Okay, so now that we got that logo on there, let's go ahead and take a look at the unit and see how nicely it looks. Um, again, it's probably not going to be the greatest quality because we didn't fill in the pixels. You guys saw it look terrible. I'm sure you can probably put more time into it, but we're going to go ahead and tap the power button twice. Turn the logo mode on, tap the power button again, and wait for it. There you go. As you can see, it is terrible quality. But it could be because of the text, but then again, Eleaf sample has text in it. I'm fairly certain if you maybe put some time into it to fill in some of those blank pixels, the image I used was already a JPEG compressed as it is. So perhaps a high quality image, or if you're a designer, you can make something in Illustrator and export it. But again, it's just a way to do it without needing too much effort or no software. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments below. And if hope this helped out, if you can drop a like for me and share it with your friends. If you're not into vaping, I apologize, or definitely give me requests for future videos. Till next time, peace out.